Have you ever wondered why heartbreak always seems to arrive at the worst possible time? Or why failure strikes hardest just when you're beginning to feel hopeful again? What if, just what if, every painful moment in life is actually a hidden gift in disguise? These questions echo in all of us. We face heartbreak. We lose people we love. We experience betrayal and setbacks that come without warning. They tear apart our plans, they shake our confidence, and in those moments we ask ourselves, why is this happening to me? Is there a purpose behind all this? Or are we just drifting in meaningless chaos? The ancient Stoics believed there is meaning, but not in the way many imagine, not divine fate, not superstition. Their belief was rooted in clarity and wisdom. They believed that every event, whether it brings joy or pain, carries a lesson. Life is not random. Life is a teacher, and your suffering, it is part of your growth. So here's the real question. Will you have the courage to search for the lesson? Or will you let the pain define who you are? If you have ever felt like life knocked the wind out of you, if you've been betrayed, disappointed, or left wondering what your purpose is in all the suffering, then stay with me. This message is not just about philosophy. It is about giving you a new way to look at life, so you can transform pain into power. 1. The Stoic understanding of fate. To the Stoics, fate was not magical. It was not some grand design controlled by the heavens. Fate was simply the unfolding of events, just like seasons changing or the ocean rising and falling. It is not something to fight. It is something to flow with. At the heart of this belief is one of the most powerful Stoic ideas, amor fati, which means love your fate. Not just accept it, not just tolerate it, love it. Every heartbreak, every delay, every mistake. Why? Because all of it is shaping you. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, once said, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." Just imagine that. Every challenge you face is fuel. Every rejection, every loss, every obstacle, it is all being thrown into the fire within your soul. And what does that fire do? It does not fade. It blazes even brighter. It turns suffering into strength. Your pain is not a barrier. It is a stepping stone. You can choose to resist and stay bitter, or you can embrace it and become better. 2. Control versus acceptance, the real key to inner peace. One of the most freeing lessons in Stoicism is what Epictetus called the dichotomy of control. He taught that there are only two categories in life. Things you can control, your actions, your thoughts, your choices. Things you cannot control, what other people think, the weather, the past, the future. Why does this matter? Because most of our stress comes from trying to control what we cannot. We obsess over outcomes. We worry about how we are seen. We fear things that have not even happened. Imagine this. You lose your job. You now have two choices. You can spiral, blame the system, curse your boss, drown in anger. Or you can focus on what you still control. Learn a new skill, pivot to a new path. Build something of your own. One path will drain you, the other will empower you, and that choice, it is always yours. 3. The illusion of randomness. Nothing is truly random. At first glance, life feels unfair. A tragedy happens, a relationship ends, a dream falls apart. You look around and ask yourself, what did I do to deserve this? But if you step back, you may start to see the bigger picture. Patterns begin to emerge. Clarity does not come in the middle of the storm. It comes after you have passed through it. Steve Jobs once said, "You cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." History is filled with people who turned their greatest pain into their greatest gift. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. That suffering forged the leader who would unite a divided nation. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he finally invented the light bulb. Every failure was a step forward. Seneca, betrayed and exiled, wrote his most enduring works during his darkest days. So maybe the pain you carry today is not your ending. Maybe it is just the beginning of who you are meant to become. What happens when we stop fighting life and instead start flowing with it? That is exactly what we will explore next. Why do some people grow stronger under pressure while others fall apart? We just explored how peace does not come from resistance. It comes from cooperation. Now, let us go deeper. What if the pain you are feeling right now is not here to destroy you, but to lead you? What if it is guiding you toward a stronger, wiser, more complete version of yourself? 4. Turning pain into power. The Stoics did not run from pain. They did not see it as punishment. They used it. To them, pain was like training for the soul. Just as physical labor strengthens the body, Seneca once wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind just as labor strengthens the body." Think back to a moment when you were deeply hurt. Maybe you were heartbroken. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe someone betrayed your trust. At the time, it felt like everything was falling apart. But now, can you see what it gave you? How it shaped your thinking? How it made you stronger? How it taught you what really matters? Every wound holds a message. Rejection teaches you patience. Failure builds your resilience. Loss deepens your gratitude. But here is the problem. Most people get stuck asking, why is this happening to me? And they miss the question that truly matters. What can I learn from this? So next time life hurts, pause and ask yourself, what is this shaping inside me? What strength can I build from this? What part of my character is being forged right now? Because pain is not your enemy, it is your teacher. 5. How to apply this to your life. Understanding. Stoic wisdom is one thing, but living it, that is where the real transformation begins. Here are 5 powerful ways to start practicing the Stoic mindset in your daily life. 1. Pause before reacting. When something upsetting happens, do not respond right away. Take a breath. This is not just a problem. It is an opportunity for growth. You do not need to control the moment. You need to control your response. 2. Find the lesson. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, how might this be happening for me? Shift your focus from blame to meaning, from pain to purpose. 3. Detach from outcomes. You are responsible for your actions, not for the results. Do your best. Let go of the rest. Peace begins the moment you release the need to control what is beyond you. 4. Trust the process. Even when life feels uncertain, even when the path is foggy, trust that the season is shaping a stronger version of you. The pieces will come together, but only in time. 5. Embrace amor fati. Love your fate. Welcome everything life brings. Joy, pain, delay, breakthrough. Not as enemies, but as companions. Do not curse adversity. Thank it. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Love whatever happens to you because it was written for you and it was meant to happen." And here's the truth. Every failure, every heartbreak, every disappointment, they were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to build you. You are not a victim of fate. You are a student of it, and your ability to learn from pain, to transform suffering into wisdom, that is what makes you unstoppable. Yes, there will be moments when life feels unfair, when you feel lost, frustrated, or betrayed, but trust this. Everything connects. What feels meaningless today may become the very strength you need tomorrow. So stop resisting life. Walk with it. Let go of the illusion of control. Embrace amor fati. Love your fate. And believe this with all your heart. The path unfolding, no matter how difficult, is leading you to exactly where you are meant to be. If something in this video has truly spoken to you, then take a quiet moment and do these 3 simple things. First, press the like button. It is a small act, but it means a lot. It helps this message reach someone else who may need it. Second, share your story in the comments. Tell us about a time when pain became your turning point. And third, subscribe to this channel so that every week you can come back to a place of wisdom, clarity, and calm. You are not alone in this journey, even when it feels dark, even when the path seems uncertain. You are stronger than you know, and every step forward, no matter how small, is already a victory.